It's time for HPL Week 4 and my opponent is Joris. They're not a very active player and apparently only had around 4 Gen 9 OU games on the site. So with no info to prep upon, I loaded something that I trust against common offense matchups, a double regenerator core of Alomomola and Hydrapple. Alright, so my opponent has a rain team with a Moltres. Hurricane Mold, I mean, I have Aloe. Raging Bolt is somewhat of a problem though. Like it can be annoying for sure. Raging Bolt isn't exactly a good matchup for this team. I can deal with it, sure, but yeah, it could get out of hand, let's just say that. So Pelipper lead, I mean Darkrai is pretty good, I think. I don't really have like immediate answers to this kind of stuff, so like Pelipper and stuff, so I think it's best if I just lead Cinderace and Gunk Shot it, but that it would still take a ton of damage, so not really honestly I don't have a good lead. I guess I can go Rye and just try to get an early Dark Pulse off. That could work. And maybe if they don't lead with Pelipper, then I can maybe catch something and click Dark Pulse anyway. So they did lead Pelipper. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse, try to get as much damage as possible early. If I get a flinch, awesome, right? Great. If I get damage or something, even better. And if they like go Treads, try to take a hit. Okay, Pelipper stays in, flinch. Nope, they U-turn. Alright, that's fine. Like they could go Bolt too, but nah, Barraskewda is super free. They should just go Barras. I do have Hydrapple for Barraskewda, so that's something. That's something there for sure. I'm gonna go Aloe here because it brings in Raging Bolt. I think I just Terra Fairy this so that I can handle Raging Bolt. Yeah, I might just do that. Let's just go for this. The Weather Ball, I survive, Mirror Coat gets the KO. Okay, threat averted. I have my Fairy type for the Bolt. Okay, now it looks pretty good. I have Hydrapple for this, so I'm not worried. Yeah, I mean, Hydrapple should deal with Barraskewda pretty easily. This could have Supercell Slam, if I had to guess. Or they could just get Stealth Rock up. I'll go Corviknight for now to see what they click. And I'll just defog here. They might Volt Switch. They might just switch out. Usually I think Rain teams use Volt Switch. So yeah, we'll see what they do. It's knockoff. So they knock my leftovers. I'm gonna U-turn out here. Okay, great. Good U-turn on the Moltres. Just go Aloe. Click Flip Turn. Because I doubt they'd attack again. Yep, exactly. So I get a free Flip Turn here. They have Wisp, which is interesting. Do I get Stealth Rock up? They'd go Treads. I'd rather go U and just Gunk Shot because it deals with Moltres and it covers the Pelipper switch, right? Oh, got a poison. That's really good too. Yeah, getting a poison there is really good as well. They go Pelipper. Most likely Treads is coming out, so I'll just U-turn. I mean, they should realize it dies, exactly. So here I can just go Aloe, not a problem. I'll just Flip Turn because I don't know what they would click, so it's better I Flip Turn here. Or should I Mirror Coat? Well, if they're in rain, they should be specs or something like that. So maybe Mirror Coat is fine. Now I'm in a good position, so I guess, yeah, that's fine. Let's just go Hydrapple here. Wisp U-turn, I'm guessing Hurricane Roost on the Moltres. It's possible. That's their set. Yeah, catching the Raging Board completely changed the game, honestly. It is looking really good now. AV Alo, I don't think it should take anything from Specs Pult. Even if it's Surf, exactly. I'll just flip turn out here. Like, it's Life Orb, okay. I mean, I can go Darkrai, so I get a lot of value just going Darkrai and clicking Dark Pulse for free. Treads, that's great. It's not eject button. I think I want to keep Scarf on Rye. So I'll just go U. And they have Knock. I think I can just afford to Earthquake. Oh, I'm faster. That's even better. I didn't think I would be faster, to be fair. Moltres, I can get Stealth Rock up. Yeah, let's just get Stealth Rock up. Perfect. Now I'll taunt this, obviously, so that Moltres cannot heal anymore. The U-turn, Rocky Helmet. So Moltres won't be coming back in. Even if it does, everything KOs it and it dies to poison. Rocks being up is great. They still have to get Pelipper in to get Weather up, which is great. So like I can just U-turn out on Belly. I think I don't need to like taunt it and lose my Lando. I think keeping Lando just for Intimidate is better. Barraskewda, I can double into Hydrapple again. They should not be able to do anything here. Close combat, that did a lot, but that's gotta be banded if it did 48. Yeah, so I can double into Lando here. They go Pult, good play. I'll just go back to Alo, Life Orb, Pult. So Alo just dealing, walling it because it's a fairy type now. So like just getting that fairy dragon type immunity so that they can darts me is really good. Because there's Surf, Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, darts, I'm guessing. So Alo should be walling this completely. The Shadow Ball. I will Mirror Coat here, I think. Because they might attack again. I want to keep Alo healthy, right? So if they're taking a turn to attack, expecting me to flip turn, then I'd rather just go for Mirror Coat. Though Darkrai comes in, I get the Pult KO, I get the Pelipper KO, I can knock these two out. Actually, I don't need to. I really don't need to. They go Pelipper and yeah, okay, great. So I healed Alo, good thing I didn't Mirror Coat there. Just gonna go into Rye because I get a free KO this way. Aquajet, Abandoned Aquajet, Terra Water. Might kill me. So if they go Barras, I probably just Hydrapple expecting Aquajet. They didn't, so we'll just Pulse here, Arm Scarf. And they have to sack Pelipper as well to, yeah, get that KO. I'll keep Rye. I think I can just sack Cinderace. I don't need Cinderace anymore. Just Pulse here. Or I can just sack Lando even. Yeah, I can just sack Lando. Just Intimidate it immediately, right? Because Intimidated, that means Hydrapple won't be taking damage and stuff. Won't be taking a ton of damage at least. We go Hydrapple. We just Fickle Beam. Treads will die. So will Barraskewda. And if they switch out, I can just switch out again. Sack something. And yeah, just bring in Hydrapple again. I just have to make sure I keep something that doesn't die to CC or PJAP, so we keep like Corviknight and Alomomola, basically. Terra Water shouldn't KO, it's a Hydrapple, that's 4-time resisted, so yeah, it's a game. Darkrai would be faster, yeah, it's a done game. Oh wow, this thing survived. Darkrai would still be, oh wow, they didn't even kill me Rapid Spin. Yeah, Darkrai would still be faster at Scarf, so GG. Yeah, that was a really good game. Honestly, today I wasn't feeling Mons. I don't know. There was just that day where I tried a bunch of teams. Nothing really felt good. I did lose a ton of games on the ladder. So in the end, I just decided I'm gonna roll with a team that I trust, and I've been using it a lot, and it's been performing really well. So like a comfort pick, just go for the comfort pick, and it definitely worked out. Okay, that game was relatively easy, but this next one was anything but. Before we move on to it though, if you're enjoying the regular tournament content, consider subscribing to the channel. I've got like 7 videos planned already, so you definitely don't want to miss out on them. My week 5 opponent was kDCA. I couldn't find many instances of them playing Gen 9 OU, so I wasn't entirely sure what kind of player I was up against. What I did know, however, was that they were drafted in SCL this year to play the said tier. With that in mind, I decided to bring a team featuring Calm Mind, Eye and Valiant, a set that felt good against their limited scout, along with a very unorthodox mixed Kyurem. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I've seen this team before somewhere.
5 minutes later.
Okay, yes, I knew I've seen this team before. Tusk, Hat, Kingambit, Kyurem, Slowking, Tornadus. I mean, I did figure out that it would be like Black Slowking because as I said, I knew the team, so I knew that it would be this set. Flamethrower, Psychic Noise, Sludge Bomb, Trick. Now Chilly Reception. Oh, so different sets. Okay. Most likely AV Tornadus. Hat is Helmet, Nuzzle, Pain Split, Drainicus, Psychic Noise. Helmet, Tusk, Terra Flying, Kingambit, could be something else. They could have changed it. And it seems like maybe a Specs Kyurem. Not the best. Not the best. Let me lead Kyurem, I believe, if anything. They did the same. Should I go for Scale Shot? I kind of want to. Let's just go for it. If I get 5 hits, I get the KO, right? Most likely, so yeah. Or maybe they'll just go Hat, I don't know. But like it's 50-50 for both of them, right? They went Slowking, okay. That makes sense. 5 hits? Would have been nice to get 5 hits, but unfortunately I didn't get it. They are Black Sludge, so it could be Trick. Let me just substitute here. It could definitely be Trick. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna double down on this. Just go for Terra Ground, Earth Power. Because if they Sludge Bomb, the thing wouldn't break, obviously. They have Chilly, I know that much. They could be bold with this too. Consider how much did that do? Maybe they're not bold. If it did 10, they're probably not bold, right? 2 hits, 21. Let's see. 57, yeah, that seems correct. Psychic Noise, so didn't break myself, which is really good. I'm just gonna Ice Beam now, in case they wanna get Hat, or Tornadus maybe. You feel me? Tornadus it is, got the nice Ice Beam off, just gonna click it again. The double regenerator core is definitely annoying, but I feel like I'm breaking it right now, so that's something. I'm faster because of the speed boost, so that's great. And as long as the Kingambit's not Balloon, I have a chance of KOing it depending on if it's HP or not. If it's max HP, it survives. If it's a little bit less HP, like I like to, maybe if they like to run outspeed Clefable or something, then I have a chance I can KO them. But most likely max HP is super common, so it's most likely that. So yeah, I mean it will survive. Not if they take Ice Beam on it. Okay, they decided to Terra Water. I forced the Terra out, I guess. U-turn, broke my sub, makes sense. Hatterene came out. I don't think anything Hatterene does will KO me, so I'm just gonna Ice Beam again. Yeah, chip it down. Psychic Noise, not gonna KO. And we'll just Ice Beam again. Hatterene down. Oh, I froze it. That's really lucky, actually. That's super lucky. I mean, there's a chance, right? Kyurem is that kind of mon. It freezes people. That's why it's broken. Hatterene gone is really good. Forced their Terra out, kind of lowered their regenerator mons, which is also good. I mean, Terra means they can Terra the Slowking, which is kind of good. Also, they can Terra the Kingambit, which is also really neat. If if I say so myself, you know. I wasn't expecting Terra Water from Tornadoes. I mean, I guess I should have expected Terra, but still, it's risky, right? What if they just decide to sack it or something? Then I would have, yeah, would have lost it. And I didn't click Scale Shot because it commonly Tornadoes runs Terra Steel, so that would also not make sense. So let's see what they're gonna do here. King Gambit is the clear choice. I think I'm gonna save this and just double into Lando. I have no reason to sack it. Exactly. And we're definitely gonna get Stealth Rock up, for sure. Kyurem, let's just sack Kyurem, I believe, right? The Ice Beamed, cool. I'm gonna go... So this is a little tricky. I can go Valiant, but the problem with Valiant is that it wouldn't KO the Kyurem, so I gotta go King Gambit here, right? And I can go Ogerpon on the Tusk, probably Whip if I had to. Or should I double right now? That would be something, but if they're not locked in, then it's a problem, right? I think I just Iron Head. Seems like a much better play, I don't know. I don't think I need to go that risky. I can save Valiant for a position where I do get a guaranteed setup, you know? Like maybe in front of Tusk. I know this is AV Dawn, right? So... they did go Tusk, makes sense. I'm gonna go Pecha because I want to prevent the rocks from being spun. Great. Let's just go Ogerpon now, expecting a Headlong or a King Gambit. Ooh, that's interesting. But I do want to lower King Gambit, so I'll go for it. Yeah. And... well, I'll just cudgel again. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, I am so lucky. That is really sad for the opponent. I mean, I had no intention of critting there, or like really didn't think about it. I just wanted damage. Right? That's really sad. That's really sad for the opponent. Gotta admit, right? That's really sad. There's going to be a clear U-turn for sure. I can probably just go Lando, give them Helmet Chip, and then they go Kyurem, right? So it does take that. We just sack Ogerpon there. Logged into Ice Beam. I can most likely go U, it's just that I won't be able to Terra. Is it worth it, or should I break this? No. Thinking Gambit can win in the end, or can it? I mean, there's a Tusk. I'd have to lower the Tusk if anything. I can do it with Lando maybe. Prevent the spin from Pecha. Right now, the problem is Tornadoes, right? It's at what? It's AV, it took rocks. Let's say I do go Valiant and I set up. I would survive the Ice Beam, yes, but would I KO the Tornado? Actually, I would, wow. Nope, it's giving me booster special attack. Of course, it's giving me booster special attack. Nope, I wouldn't. 52, that's what? 20, 30, 50, 58, 58, and 63, 12%. There would be a chance, I guess. But depending on their set, there might not be, because they could be something else. So I could Valiant. Shadow Ball would KO the Slowking. I could just Moonblast. I guess technically I can just Moonblast the Kyurem instead of setting up. If they double into Taunt, that would do enough to two-sharp them. If they go Slowking, it would do enough for Shadow Ball to KO them. But then they can go Tornadoes on the Shadow Ball and not die to Moonblast next. And would I survive a Bleak Wind though if I set up after? I wouldn't. Okay, this one's a little tricky. I'm trying to save Valiant for a situation where if I go King Gambit, I can Iron Hat the Tusk. go Pecha again, prevent the spin, take the headlong, go Lando, click Earthquake, get a KO, they go Kyurem, I sack the Lando, I go Valiant, Tornadus never comes out. I can use Pecha to maybe deal with Tornadus too. I mean, Pecha should be able to take Tornadus, right? Yeah. So yeah, I guess I do go Valiant. And Specs +1 spit def. I do survive, so I click Calm Mind. Maybe I should Moonblast. Put this sack Kyurem. In the end, it's a setup fodder for King Gambit. They can't let this set up, but then wouldn't they just lose? I will see. Okay, they went Slowking. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, that's kinda annoying. I do survive the Sludge Bomb. I think I'm gonna Calm Mind. They'll probably try to scout Shadow Ball and regenerate stuff. There's no way you take the Shadow Ball here. You have a AV Dawn. Oh, they stayed in. Dang it. They Psychic Noise though, that's fine. I don't know why they didn't Sludge Bomb, but that's really good. I'll happily take it. Because now they have to sack something. I could have Calm Minded on the Surge, but it was risky. Like, they could see Calm Mind Valiant as a threat and decide to just attack. I don't know. At least Kyurem is in Sucker Punch range now, right? Slowking died, so that's what matters. Yeah, I can still get this roll, by the way, so I didn't get the roll. Maybe they missed. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. We are just going to go U and most likely get a free Malignant, maybe a Poison if needed. Just trying to make a situation where, okay, Tornado is gone. That's fine. Where King Gambit wins in the end. So I can Iron Head here. They would go Tusk. I need to make sure this doesn't die so they can't spin. But this would KO this, right? Ooh, only a 12% chance to KO the Pecha. Okay. I can Sucker Punch 50-50s. Would King Gambit die to a Headlong? Not if I get to full. Are they max speed or max HP? Max attack or max HP? I never checked. Iron Head damage. Well, how much did they do to something else? I guess they never attacked, yeah. Okay, so Iron Head did 40 to King Gambit. At that point, only Kyurem died, I think. So we go Fallen 1. And Iron Head to toss, so they're probably offensive. Okay. This is tricky. I don't know if Lando would KO the Tusk. That's the problem, right? But they would never sack Kyurem as well, so I kind of have to sack Lando. The Ice Beam makes sense. We go U. We click Iron Head because I don't have a choice. I mean, there's fallen damage, so it's possible Tusk dies. I don't know. If I get the max roll, then yeah, it could die. But yeah, we don't know that yet. This is a really close end game. The matchup was kind of bad. I should have Calm Minded. That was my only out. I was played too safe, kinda. I was afraid. Should have just Calm Minded, would have been so easier. They don't have Terra. What are you afraid of Calm Minding? Even if, like, the situation ended up being same, right? Like, I didn't Calm Mind and I only got 1 KO. And even if they Ice Beamed the guy after, still would have only been 1 KO. So that's the problem. I need to sucker this so that Pecha can survive and KO with Malignant. Yeah. The Headlong. Pecha comes in. Malignant should KO as long as survive. I did survive. Oh my god, thank you. GG, sorry for hacks. I mean, that was pretty hacksy for them. I think I would have lost. Yeah. I think I would have lost. The matchup sucked and I didn't go with my strength, right? I didn't Calm Mind. They didn't know what set my Valiant is. So I should have gone for Calm Mind. Yeah, I accept that. I would have lost if not for the freeze and the crit on the what King Gambit. Honestly, it would have been a big problem if King Gambit was still alive in the end. Yeah, yeah, the matchup sucked for me. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky, right? I mean, it's not like my team won, my team lost the week. But I'm still undefeated. I am still undefeated. That goes on record. 5-0, baby. Let's keep going. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, check out my previous tournament video and my draft video actually. I entered a draft seasonal. I'll see you all in there. Goodbye.